This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, another senior class says goodbye to the Hazleton Area High School. Hear a special goodbye message from the school's principal next. Happy Friday and welcome. Please make yourselves at home. Our set is your set. I'm Ken Cara. Thank you for watching, and here's your headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Commencement exercises were held last night for the class of 2016 at the Hazleton Area High School. Close to 800 seniors received their diplomas in an outdoor ceremony in front of the high school. Prior to the event, we talked with school principal Rocco Petrone.
We have close to 800 students graduating, and they're just not a number. They're individuals. You get to know them. They're unique. They all have their own characteristics, and they're really good people. And that's going to be really part of my speech tonight, that they're good people on the inside. And that's the point I want to make, because we like to look at our school at times, people on the outside like to look at the negatives, but there's so many more positives, and the positives outweigh the negatives, and it's because of these students.
During the program, there was a moment of silence to remember Alexis Pagaro, who died in 2012. His family was presented with a memorial diploma on his behalf. Then the moment the graduates had waited for, hats were tossed into the night sky as they officially graduated from the Hazleton Area High School. Among the class of 2016, 4 graduates from the same family. FYI intern Daniela Castillo had the opportunity to talk with the Kashak quadruplets.
All right, as you see here today, we are here with the Kashak Quads, that you guys might know them as, and we're going to talk to them a little bit today before they go on and receive their diplomas for the 2016 Hazleton Area High School commencement. We're here with Jonathan here today. What makes you so happy about being a Kashak Quad?
It's just we have a special bond, and we're always so close to each other, and we always have a friend right for all of us.
I love that. What about you, Morgan? Tell me a little bit about what it means for you to have, be a quadruplet in this special big family of yours.
I like it a lot because whenever we need help with something, another one's always there to help us out. And whenever we need a friend to hang out with or anything like that, they're always around.
Awesome, awesome. So, as you know, they say that with twins, you guys are like, with twins, they have like this special mental thing, like they're really close. As there's 4 of you, so I'm imagining, as Jonathan said, you guys are pretty close. Is there anything you guys necessarily disagree on?
We have some disagreements, but other than that, we're pretty good.
You're pretty good? What about you?
We make things work. We're a big family and we stick with it, so we just make things work.
That's awesome. I'm here to ask you guys today, what I really want to know is, since you guys have been going to school, you're all going to graduate together. You guys seem like a really close to home family. My question is, though, what are your future plans after graduation tonight?
I plan to go to Penn State main campus to major in turf grass science.
That's good. What about you, Morgan?
I'm going to DeSales University, and I'm going to be focusing on Homeland Security.
And you, Rebecca?
I'm going to Misericordia University. I'm going undeclared, but I also will be playing field hockey.
And you?
I'm going to Penn College of Technology in Williamsport for the paramedic program.
Wow, so you guys are all basically doing different things with your lives. It's pretty exciting. What's one thing that you guys are going to miss about staying close to home to, the rest of your quad?
Probably just the friends we have between us that we share, and just always having each other to be there for us.
I'm going to miss them as a whole. We're going to have to make all new friends, and I'm going to have to learn new people and new faces, and they're not going to be with me, and miss out all the opportunities that I'm going to experience.
I'm going to miss my friends and family the most. It's going to be weird waking up without them every day.
I'm going to miss the bonds that we started with each other and the friendships that we have.
Reporting for FYI, I'm Daniela Castillo.
Jonathan rocking the bow tie, very sharp, my friend, and thank you, Daniela, for that story. In other news, the presidential election is months away, but the campaign is already heating up, and Pennsylvania is definitely on the radar for the candidates. Hillary Clinton will campaign in Pennsylvania on Tuesday, while Donald Trump is holding a rally in Pittsburgh tomorrow. United States Congressman Lou Barletta, who endorsed Trump and serves as co-chairman for the Trump campaign in PA, believes that Pennsylvania will play a major role in determining the next president of the United States.
They believe if he wins Pennsylvania, he'll be the president. That's how important Pennsylvania is in this election. So we're going to be very busy helping him. I'm going to do everything I can to help him become president. And I think Pennsylvania will respond. As I travel around the state, it's just amazing how excited people are about Donald Trump, even Democrats who told me some of them haven't voted in 10 and 20 years, and they're coming out to vote. So I think Pennsylvania will do very well for him, and again, to be part of the presidential election and have a role, something very exciting for me.
Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton is no stranger to Pennsylvania. Her father, Hugh Rodham, was born and raised in Scranton. One church in our area is hosting a major fundraising event to benefit a mission trip. The first annual Spring Missions Fair will be held from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. tomorrow at Faith Assembly of God Church on Fox Manor Road, just off of Route 93 near the Laurel Mall. There will be over 40 vendors, kids activities, tricky trays, attic treasures, food, and more. Again, all proceeds will benefit their mission trip. Coming up on FYI, we have a bunch of special guests for the sportscast, including our very own Ron Marchetti, who has his short shot segment, and I'll talk with the two men who covered Hazleton area softball state quarterfinal win for the Standard Speaker. It's a special Dave Day in a little bit.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
The beautiful weather is here, and so are the parties and outdoor gatherings. Let Sand Springs Country Club in Drums bring their delicious homemade food to you. With a variety of menus, they offer the perfect solution to your next event. Sand Springs offers off-site catering and delivery in addition to catering events at their various clubhouse venues. For details or to make arrangements to have your event catered, call Sand Springs at 570-788-5845 or go to sandspringsgolf.com.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Beautiful day today, but it looks like a different story on Saturday as the National Weather Service has issued a hazardous weather outlook for our area. There's a slight risk of severe thunderstorms and we could see harsh winds and hail. Our full forecast now from the National Weather Service tonight, mostly clear, low of 52 degrees. On Saturday, showers and thunderstorms likely, mainly between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m., mostly cloudy, high near 76, wind from 12 to 17 miles per hour in the afternoon. Saturday night, thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 62. Chance of precipitation is 40%. On Sunday, mostly sunny, high near 73 degrees. Wind gust, though, is up to 33 miles per hour. Sunday night, partly cloudy, low of 51 degrees. On Monday, new week, mostly sunny with a high near 71. Monday night, partly cloudy, low of 53. On Tuesday, mostly sunny, will be in the lower 70s. And then Tuesday night, partly cloudy with a low in the mid 50s.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton. Treat yourself today.
The Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce provides a wealth of information for its members and the community, and one of those examples is legislative updates. Our lawmakers come in to give an update on what is happening either in Washington or in Harrisburg. And Leanne Falabelle is the Vice President of Marketing for the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce. You have another such event coming up.
We do. We do these programs monthly. There are red carpet breakfast programs open to our membership. We have a member price and a non-member price, and we do a whole legislative series, like you said. Each month we have a different legislator come and provide us with an update. So on Thursday, June 16th, we're going to have State Senator John Gordner come and provide a legislative update. And he covers parts of Luzerne County that are in Greater Hazleton, Cunningham, Sugarloaf, Butler Township, and also Black Creek Township. So he's going to provide a legislative update, what's going on in the Senate overall.
I would think this is a win-win for both the people who attend and for the lawmakers, because they get feedback directly from the business community, and plus you get a chance to ask questions to the lawmakers.
Exactly. It does give our membership a one-on-one opportunity to ask the senator any questions that they have, pertaining to business and even in our communities. So, these are very great programs to have, very informational and beneficial.
Now, this one is taking place on Thursday, June 16th at Tom's Kitchen in Sugarloaf. It starts at 7:45, goes till 9. How do they sign up?
People can register right on our website. Go to hazeltonchamber.org, go to our chamber events calendar, and you can register right online, or they can call our office at 570-455-1509.
All right, so you're encouraging everybody out there to take advantage of this because it's an opportunity that doesn't come along too often.
It is. Once a year we do, the senators and the congressmen and all of the legislators are very busy. We do appreciate them taking time out of their busy schedules to come to Greater Hazelton and provide this to our chamber membership.
All right, so again, that is the legislative update with Senator John Gordner, Thursday, June 16th at Tom's Kitchen in Sugarloaf. Call the chamber for more information.
Breakfast for dinner sounds good right now. Here's your midday winning lottery numbers on FYI. Pick 2, 1, 5, pick 3, 0, 8, 1, pick 4, 8, 7, 3, 9, and pick 5, 7, 3, 7, 2, 3. Here comes a very hyper puppy on Adopt Me.
Hello again. Here I have with me Robert. Robert is a very young and affectionate 8-month-old lab, possibly terrier mix, who is already neutered, current on all of his vaccines, and has come up negative for heartworm and Lyme disease. Robert, as you can see, has a lot of energy, so we recommend him for somebody who has had dogs in the past. Robert is very friendly and playful with people, but we're not sure what he's like with other animals. So of course, as always, if you have a dog of your own, we recommend bringing them down to do a meet and greet. Being only 8 months old, Robert has a lot of energy, and so we recommend somebody who has a lot of time for walks and outdoors playtime, especially if they're already experienced dog owners themselves. That's it for this week's dog. Let's have a look at our cats. And here I have with me Suki. Suki is an approximately year to year and a half old Siamese mix. He's already neutered and current on all of his vaccines, and like all of our cats, has been tested for feline leukemia and FIV and has come up negative. Suki's on his own right now because we're not sure what he's like with other cats, but we hope to integrate him into our male cat colony very shortly. Although very affectionate and loving with people, Suki prefers to come onto your lap at his own time and does not like to be picked up and held, so we don't necessarily recommend him for families with younger children. That's it for this week's animals. If anybody at home is interested in adopting Robert, Suki here, or any of the other animals we have up for adoption, please come on down to the Hazelton Animal Shelter at 101 North Poplar Street.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Welcome to the greatest and best Dave Day of all time. How about this? We have Dave Seaman from the Standard speaker with us, also Anthony Bellino, and we taped this on Thursday. These guys are right back from the big Hazelton area softball state playoff game. They're now through to the semifinals. Big win over Perkiomen Valley. You said it was uncharacteristic today for the Lady Cougars too, at least on defense.
Pitching and defense got them to where they're at. Their 3 playoff games so far before this one were 2-0, 2-0, and 2-1. So they didn't make many errors, and they got flawless pitching from Celine Podlesny. Podlesny was effective again against Perkiomen Valley. Early on, though, they made a couple errors that led to 3 unearned runs that kind of put them in that corner. So, yeah, it was surprising to see them play like that. I don't know if it was nerves because none of those girls had ever gotten past the first round of the state playoffs or what it was. So it was surprising to see them struggle like that in the field, but they obviously regrouped and played a flawless ball game in the field after the second inning.
Let's talk about that 5th inning, Anthony, before I go to Dave. Megan Trivalpiece tied it up with a double, and then Taylor Cost hits an RBI double to give Hazelton area the lead for good. What set up that inning, and eventually, I mean, were you like, okay, it's coming? Because they did switch pitchers in that inning on Perkiomen Valley.
It was a combination of timely hitting, which they've gotten a little bit of throughout the playoffs, but they finally broke through by stringing together a couple hits, and also patience at the plate, which Dave's writing about for his column this week. They drew a couple walks, got 3 big hits back-to-back, and one of the key plays that may not get looked at as much, Rebecca Rossai took an extra base to get the second on the single that got them on the board and allowed her to score easily with her speed on Trivalpiece's double that barely clipped the left field line, but it was a solid line drive. And then Cost comes up big in the 6th hole, rips a double over the center fielder's head in left center to give them the lead, and at that point is when you knew that the Lady Cougars were here because they were up the whole game on the bench, even when they were down 3-0. So when Trivalpiece hits that double and Cost comes back and hits another double, you knew that the whole side of the field came to life.
And let's talk about this. Now, Hope Kinney comes up, just hits a bomb in the 6th inning. Dave, 3-run home run to put Hazleton up and get that final score 7-3. What was the atmosphere like? What was the Lady Cougar bench even like then when that happens with Hope?
Oh, it was nuts. It really was. I mean, you win a state playoff game in an atmosphere like Patriots Park. Anybody who's a softball fan who has been at Patriots Park in Allentown, it's one of the classic places to watch a baseball game or a softball game for that matter. It was just when they went ahead, it was just like a combination of relief and exhilaration because you realize you're now only a couple outs away from advancing in the state tournament. And congratulations to these girls because they really stuck together. That's one thing that really stuck out in my mind.
You've seen the teams in the past, Dave. What really sticks out about this team, though, and makes it so special now that they are one of the Final Four teams in the state?
Well, they do have an experienced pitcher in Celine Podlesny who's not going to blow anybody away. But I go back again in 2000, they had a pitcher named Michelle Morris who wasn't a dynamite fastball pitcher, but she knew how to spot her pitches, locate her pitches, change speeds, kept teams off balance. And Celine does a lot of that too. She doesn't blow people away. She pitches to contact, and she's a stud pitcher on the mound. Her ERA and her strikeout to walk percentage is amazing this year. And I just like the way they stick together. When they got down against Perkiomen Valley, there was no sense of rattling on the team. It was just, okay, let's get together. We're going to do this thing. All we need is one big hit. Well, they got a couple of big hits. They went ahead, and like Anthony said, once they went ahead, you sensed, hey, we're on to the semifinals.
Of course, there'll be a ton of coverage like there has been on the Lady Cougars in the Standard Speaker. Check that out over the weekend. Heading into the game on Monday, state semifinal. I think you told me Avon Valley. You know a little bit about them, also out of District 1.
Yeah, they'll be playing Avon Grove.
Avon Grove.
Correct,
the valley
yeah.
in there.
Site and time to be determined. Obviously, we're not even 20 minutes back from Patriots Park after the Perkiomen Valley game. So I have to go back, do some research on Avon Grove, see what they have. I know Perkiomen Valley did beat them 1-0 in the District 1 final. So you could expect another great game between two quality teams that, like I said with the District 1 tournament, you don't get here by accident. You know, you have to have a quality team, good pitching, good hitting, and solid defense to get this far. So I'm really looking forward to Monday's game.
I'm really looking forward to the newspaper on Friday. Of course, this will air on Friday, but make sure you pick it up because we'll have some great post-game reaction from players and coaches. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here post-game after the Lady Cougars' huge victory in the state playoffs.
Friday, June 10th. Welcome to Short Shots. Happy birthday to my brother Rick, and happy birthday to the Donald. Not Trump. Duck. Donald Duck is 82 today, who was delivered by Walt Disney. Hi, everybody. This has been a historic week. Muhammad Ali, alias Cassius Clay, died at age 74 in a Scottsdale, Arizona hospital last weekend. Perhaps the most well-known name in American history, and definitely in prize fighting history. Since he died, I watched at least 15 of his fights in their entirety. After viewing them, especially the Foreman fight, I have to agree, he was the greatest. But in my humble opinion, Joe Louis was a close second. Muhammad Ali was laid to rest today in his hometown of Louisville, Kentucky. Ali appeared on the cover of Sports Illustrated 35 times, not including this week's cover. He's even on the back cover. How great is that? On the same day that Ali died, a former and notable Hazleton athlete also passed. Joe Petrillo was a starting guard for the HHS Mountaineers in 1954 and 1955. As I recall, there were 5 Joes on that club: Farris, Pendle, Coquinda, Scallion, and Joe Petrillo, who was as smooth as silk and as cool as the other side of the pillow. He was 78. Our condolences to Joe Petrillo's family and friends. Now let's mention some good news. Mother of God. Well, how about those Hazleton area Lady Cougars? On Monday, they won again. Their 21st consecutive victory, 2 1-10 innings. Another classic pitching duel. Celine Podlesny pitched another gem over Penn Manor in Edwardsville to advance into yesterday's quarterfinal. So what happened yesterday? Lady Cougars won again, their first quarterfinal win since 2010. A 7-3 win over District 1 champion Perkiomen Valley at Patriots Park in Allentown. Dale's Darlings were behind 3-0, but they rallied in the 5th and 6th innings. The big blow was a 3-run dinger by Hope Kinney that sealed the deal. 22 in a row and 2 to go. Marion Catholic's memorable season came to an end, losing 10-4, but the Colts campaign was very rewarding. The hometowners ended at 20-5 with a couple of crowns in their belts. What else? Back-to-back NBA. Steph Curry has withdrawn his name from consideration for a spot on the USA basketball roster in the Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro. The Cleveland Cavaliers blew out the Golden State Warriors on Wednesday night by 30, but they still trail the Warriors by 2-1. They play Game 4 tonight in Cleveland. To end our show tonight, we salute the Hazelton area girls softball team, the Marion Colts hardball team, and the over 700 HAHS class of 2016 who graduated last night. Congratulations and good luck till Monday. Be a good sport and stay loose.
Be happy it's Friday and go to Bottlenecks for half-price happy hour starting at 6 p.m. They have live music and half-price appetizers.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. One quick announcement. The Cancer Treatment Center at Hazelton will be hosting a Cancer Survivor Celebration Wednesday, June 22nd. Join them from 5 to 8 p.m. for a picnic, music, face painting, tricky trays, raffles, and more. The center is located at 1701 East Broad Street. For more information, please call 570-459-3460. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Jean A. Salo, formerly of West Hazelton. Funeral is Monday at 10:30 a.m. from the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Friends may call Sunday from 6 to 8 p.m. Richard W. Schweer of Ringos, New Jersey. Services will be held at the convenience of the family and under the direction of the McHugh Wilczek Funeral Home. Ann M. Jamel of Hazelton. Mass is Saturday at 11 a.m. in the Most Precious Blood Church. There will be no public viewing. The Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. John Kuzo of McAdoo. Funeral is Monday at 9:30 a.m. from the Stanley E. Anilowski Funeral Home. Friends may call Sunday from 6 to 8 p.m. Mary Lou DeCosmo of Drums. Mass is Saturday at noon at the Holy Cross Roman Catholic Church. Friends may call Saturday from 9 to 11:30 a.m. at the Thomas J. Bartashis Funeral Home. Lorraine Sweet, formerly of Edison. Funeral is Monday at 11 a.m. at the Christ United Church of Christ. The Lamar Christ Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. And Thomas Carroll of Hazelton. Friends may call June 16th from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Boyle Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Brian Matarala of Hazelton. Brian, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Lee Wetterow always wanted to get a scooter or a motorcycle when she was younger, but her parents thought it was too dangerous. When she was out earning on her own, she bought a scooter, and now she's taking a long cross-country ride to honor her mother and father, who have both passed away. Lee is taking part in the 2016 Cannonball Run. She's raising money for the Coventry House at Fox Chase Cancer Center, the place where her father received treatment. Lee graduated from Hazelton Area High School in 2001 and is now a photographer in Philadelphia. If you want to help Lee raise some money, go to caring.com/scooting for the masses. That's the number 4. We also have a link on our Facebook page. So Monday, this is it. Baseball, Newman Goretti versus North Schuylkill. That will be 4 p.m. at Parkland High School, Hazelton area, Avon Grove, Monday at noon. That is at Lions Park in Fleetwood. We will have coverage. We'll see you then. Take it easy, everyone.